Konbanwa, everyone. Thank you all for coming to see. We are the Confused Greenies of Players Patchwork Theater Company. What we have for you today is actually something cultural, but also something, hopefully, for all of you, incredibly hilarious.
So you can go home and tell people you learned something today.
Yes.
This is as funny as anything.
This is a college campus, so there should be some academia. And we'll explain a little bit about what you're going to see, but we're mostly going to just demonstrate. What we are doing for you today is different than what we often do. We have done this at Zipcon before. The last time we were here, we did anime parodies. They didn't ask for that on the schedule this year, so we're going to do something traditional, something that dates back hundreds of years in Japan. How we do it is the older style, so what you just see is semi-improvisational, as opposed to fully scripted. Also, none of us were born into households that have been doing it for centuries, so we've not been doing this all our lives.
And none of us speak fluent Japanese.
Don't worry, I'll speak Japanese.
Let alone classical Japanese, which
The art form that we are going to be doing is called Kyōgen, which translates as mad words. So you can see that the traditions of comedy are centuries old in Japan. So we're going to be doing five short plays for you. And the first one is Kawa, or as often it's called, the mixed up Acolyte.
Greetings, honorable guests. I am the head priest of this temple. This temple that shows hospitality to all. I am getting ready to retire. I have been head priest for a very long time. Luckily, I have an acolyte. Call him in. Juki.
Oh, yes, Master.
Juki. You called for me, head priest? Yes. As you know, I'm getting ready to retire. I have been here for quite some time, and you have been studying under my tutelage to be my acolyte, and now it is time for you to take over and be head priest.
I've worked for this for so long. It's finally this day has come. I will make you proud, Master. I will make our whole temple proud.
Look forward to seeing it. I go and meet. I will be nearby if you need anything, but see to the needs of others.
Of course, Master. Oh, head priest. I have to do at least as good a job as my master. I have to make sure that I reflect well on the temple, help those in need. It is so hot outside. Haven't you all felt the heat out there? The sun just boiling down. I have to run errands. There's a festival coming up, but it's just so warm, and I feel like I'm baking. I'm just being cooked alive out there. Oh, what am I ever going to do?
Oh, come. Weary traveler, come. Come shelter in our temple.
Oh, thank you. I would love to stay here all day, but I have to go back out in the sun. Is there anything you may have that could shield me from the harsh rays?
Oh, let me see.
This? No? This? Oh! This is the best parasol in the whole temple.
Oh.
And we will loan it to you for free. So it can shelter you from the sun's rays as our faith shelters us with the glory of the gods. That's wonderful! I'll be able to get all my errands done. Oh, thank you. Thank you, priest. I'm going to go tell everyone how generous your temple is, that it just gives away things for free. Thank you.
Oh, the master will be so proud of me. I'm already spreading word about our temple.
People will be flocking to us.
Juki, did I hear someone was here?
Oh, yes, Master, yes. A poor, weary traveler, sheltering from the blistering sun that is outside.
So you offered him shelter in the temple?
Yes, but shelter wasn't enough. You see, he was on a mission
So I offered him our best parasol so that he could shelter his travels as well. And our best parasol? Juki! What's the... Should I have done something else, Master? Juki. Yes, Master. The next time someone comes in, we are a generous temple, yes, but, the next time someone comes in here looking for something like that, here is what I want you to tell them. Okay. Tell them that it was caught out in a storm. The skin was stripped from bone, and we had to hang it up in the rafters to dry, and it was totally useless. Do you understand? Yes, Master, I will remember. I'm going to have to go and meditate some more. Oh, the head priest is so pious. I only hope to be like him.
Oh God, I finally found somebody. I need a horse. I need a horse desperately. I need to go far away to see my sick sister. I need a horse.
Oh, of course you need a horse. Now all we have to, what did my master say? Oh, we would, of course, lend you a horse, but you see, he was left out in the rain, and in the ensuing storms, the skin was lashed from his bones.
Oh,
and
no!
we had to bring it inside and hang it from the rafters to dry.
Oh,
It's just totally useless now.
This temple is cursed! Ah!
Oh dear. Oh, well, I did what my master asked. I'm sure he'll be pleased. Juki, did I hear some commotion out here? You certainly did, Master. Oh, this poor traveler, another one, came in. They needed a horse. One of our horses. They wanted to borrow a horse, but I remembered what you told me. So I told them that it was left out in the rain, and the storm lashed the skin from its bones, and we had to bring it inside and hang it from the rafters so it would dry out. It was just totally useless. What kind of a place do you think this is, hanging dead horses from the rafters? Juki! What should I have said? He is so pious. Okay. The next time that someone comes asking for something like that, here is what I want you to tell them. That it lost the use of its legs. It went mad, was nipping at everybody, biting at everybody, and we had to drag it into the back in the stable and tie it back there to be by itself. Oh, okay. Do you understand? I understand, Master. I will remember that. Good. I'm going to go and meditate more. Oh, he is so holy. I hope I will make him proud.
Good day, Juki.
Oh, hello. Welcome.
How are you doing this fine day?
Oh, I'm doing wonderfully.
Unfortunately, this is not a social call, but I do have some very good news for you and your master.
Oh.
Yes.
What is it?
My master has sent me with a message for you and your master to say that my master is holding a celebration in honor of your master's retirement and your promotion to head priest. You are both invited to come and celebrate at my master's home.
Oh, this is
so wonderful. Of course I'll come. And my master, of course, will... Well, my master lost the use of his legs.
What?
And he went mad. And he's been trying to bite people and everyone. And they dragged him bodily into the back and tie him up so that it would be away from everybody. No, I'm not mad. Do I look mad? I'm not trying to bite anyone. Look, I have to explain to you what's going on.
What's going on? Get away from me! What goes on in this temple anyway? Goodbye, Juki. I'll see you later.
I like her. I remembered everything you told me, Master. I hope I made you proud. I think I'll make a good priest.
Juki, now you said I was mad.
Well, yes, you see that you told me that.
You said I was mad, but you actually haven't seen me mad.
Well, that's true.
So guess what? Now you're going to see me mad!
I'm sorry, Master!
Oh, Master Juki! I'm sorry, Master! Juki!
Oh, feel free. So as I explained when we started, what we do is an older style of Kyōgen. It's not scripted. It's because of what we do as the Confused Greenies as an improv troupe. So what we have is a brief outline that we then, during rehearsal and on stage, improvise the dialogue and much of the action. But we know how it happens, where it goes. Part of what helps with that is that these Kyōgen plays often include their stock characters and very stock types. What you just saw, as you could probably understand, is a priest play. A character like Juki shows up in multiple plays where the head priest cannot trust his acolyte. The next play that we are going to see is also a play that is very common of stock characters. It's of a husband and wife who are both foolish and having certain troubles with their marriage. The other thing I want to highlight with that play is Kyōgen doesn't always use props. In this case we saw they had the parasol. Quite oftentimes what Kyōgen uses for their props is a fan. Because the fan can be anything. The fan can be a fan. It can be a plate. It can be a fork, a chopstick, a dagger, a sword. It can be a mask, a hat. It can be whatever you need. You'll see that in this upcoming play, what is also being used as an object for. So now we present for you Kagami Otoko, the mirror and the man.
Ah, yes. I have finally completed everything I needed to do in the capital, and I will be returning home to my beautiful, beautiful wife. Oh, but I forgot to bring her back a souvenir, and she asked for one. But I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. Where's a man to find a suitable souvenir for his beautiful wife? It must be lovely enough that she will love it. Oh, but where can I find something like that? I suppose I could break this branch off. But
I am a traveling merchant, looking for a customer to whom I can sell my wares.
Oh, that's convenient. Hello, good sir.
Hello.
I hear that you have goods that you can sell a person looking for a souvenir for his wife.
Of course, I have many fine wares that any bride would be delighted to have.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yes, this is one of my best wares.
It is pretty, but not pretty enough for my wife.
Oh.
Do you have something shinier?
Oh yes, this is shiny. This is lovely. Any woman would feel blessed to have this in her home.
Yes, it is certainly shiny, but not nearly radiant enough for my radiant wife. Do you have something else?
Radiant, you say?
Yes.
Shiny, you say? Well,
Yes, something that she could see her beauty in.
I have this. Bask upon this.
there's a window and a tiny man inside.
This is known as a mirror. Think of a pool of still water. You can see your image, your reflection in it.
So that's what I look like?
Yes. You've, of course, heard of the story of Amaterasu and how she hid herself in the cave.
Yes,
and the other
it's
gods
one of her
drew her
favorites.
out with a mirror, with her reflection.
So
This
that's
is
what-
just such an object.
Oh, a mirror, a souvenir suitable for the gods themselves. Yes, that is perfect. That is absolutely perfect for my wife. Thank you, good sir. Oh, she will love it. Oh,
Thank you for your business.
thank you. Oh my, she'll love it. I will have to safely get this home as I travel through the mountains and through the forests and dang, I look good. See me smile. See me be sad. See me be angry. Ah, no, too scary. Too scary. Okay. Never be mad again. That face is too scary. Oh, now I know why people fear me when I'm mad. Oh. There I see home. Oh, wife, please come. I am home.
I have been waiting for my husband who has been traveling in the capital. He should be home any minute.
Oh, my beautiful wife, it is so good to see you.
My beloved husband, I greet you with joy. I'm so glad you're back.
I'm so glad to be back, and I have the perfect gift for you that I got at the Capitol.
Oh, you brought me a souvenir. You are so
Yes.
thoughtful, my loving
Yes.
husband.
Feast your eyes upon this. It's so shiny.
It is very shiny, but wait. There's a woman. What? You said you were bringing me a gift.
Yes,
Why
isn't it
did you
great?
bring another woman into our home?
No, you seem to misunderstand me. This lovely face. Look at this lovely face and this lovely...
Oh, and
Hey.
now she's a lovely woman. You compare her beauty to mine, and mine is unfavorable to you now. Is this what happens when you go to the Capitol? You bring back women, and they're more beautiful than your wife?
Calm down, me. My face is terrifying when angry, and it would do to get it angry too. No, wife. No. Look. The face in this mirror is that of my wife.
So what you're telling me is not only do you bring home another woman who's more beautiful than I am, but you've already married her as well! This is unconscionable behavior.
Calm down. Deep breaths.
I will be disgraced.
Home. No. See here, wife. Look. Now there are two faces in the mirror. Mine and
And you bring this new woman ever closer to you. What are you trying to do to destroy our family?
you know what? I'm going back to the Capitol. I'm going to find the merchant and return this thing.
What? You're going to get rid of her? Throw her away in disgrace the way you would throw me away? Oh, we women have to stick together. We're not going to let you get rid of us that easily. We'll get rid of you instead. Go away.
I'm sorry.
Go away.
I'm sorry.
Go away.
So, there are many plays with bickering husbands and wives. What is of importance that may not always be recognizable is for most of Japanese literature, including theater, the women are usually written, these are always written by men, written to be quiet and subservient. Luckily with Kyōgen, they decide to give women agency, whether they are wives, mothers, demons, nuns, they give them agency, and usually they are the ones who come out on top, especially with stupid, conniving, scheming, or otherwise unworthy men. The opposite that Kyōgen also does is the people who are traditionally in power in Japanese literature and sometimes Japanese society are the ones that come out to be made to look like a fool. And the next play, and some of the other ones that we will see, we have the supposedly powerful master of a well-to-do household who happens to hire foolish servants. The next play we will see is an example of a Tarakaja Jirokaja play, which are of the most well-known both in Japan and overseas Kyōgen stories, where the foolish servants are so foolish they cannot be fooled. And in this case, it is fairly universal humor. When I first heard about a Tarakaja Jirokaja play, I didn't even realize it was Kyōgen because it can happen anywhere. We will also see our closest example of a supernatural creature, of a demon in one of these plays. There are some plays that have demons, some plays that have gods, some plays that have animal spirits, and as is true with Kyōgen, they're always very, very human. And I think I probably stalled long enough for the costume change, so I now present for you the Hikuzu, or Tea Chaff.
Honored guests, welcome to my lovely home. For you have come on an auspicious day. For today will be the dedication of the Yuji Bridge. It took many years to build, and they have appointed me and given me the honor of hosting the celebration. With that honor comes expenses, and I didn't get this house by spending money too crazy. So I decided to make a nice tea with my almost best tea chaff. It'll be good. Just needs to be ground thoroughly. Yes. I need someone to do it. Oh, I know who to call. Tarakaja! Tarakaja! Can't buy good help these days. Tarakaja! Please come.
What is it, Master? I'm here to help.
Will you wake up, Tarakaja?
But I've been working so hard today, Master, for the festival.
If getting out of bed is your idea of working hard,
Yes!
never mind. I need you to grind these tea stems and chaff down to an almost brewable substance.
Oh!
Get started.
Master!
Let's get brewing soon.
This task is beneath me. Why don't you make Jirokaja do it? He's the secondary servant.
Well, if you recall, the first time I woke you up was to ask you to go to town and run some errands.
Oh, and I said you should have Jirokaja do it.
Yes. So guess where Jirokaja is?
Not here.
Correct. So guess who's going to grind the tea?
But it's so boring.
The sooner you get started, the sooner you'll be done. And it'll take you a while.
All right, Master.
I have other preparations to make.
This is so boring. There's not even any real tea here. So...
Tarakaja, I'm home. I'm home from the village, from the town square. I had such a wonderful day. You wouldn't believe all the wonderful things I saw for sale, and such good things to eat, and such festivities.
Festivities.
Are you asleep again?
Again.
Oh, wake up, will you?
more of them.
I have some wonderful things to tell you about. Oh, I was so upset at being made to go out and do actual work, but by the end of the day, it was so exciting. I got to see a sumo match, and I got to taste some wonderful food that I'd never tasted before, and I got to see wonderful things for sale. I saw the most interesting people, and you're not listening to a word I'm saying.
Not a word.
See, this is how I get treated by my best friend. I got to learn a new dance. Maybe this will wake you up. You're not even paying any attention. And there's only one thing to do with you when you get like this. Play a prank on you. Fortunately, you were so deeply asleep that you'll never notice when I add a little something to your outfit. Oh, this is going to be funny. I can't wait to see his face when he realizes what I've done to him. Oh, this is going to be hilarious. Not to mention what the master's going to think about it. Oh, I'm going to burst something laughing. This is going to be amazing. You don't need this. Not right now. Now all I have to do is wait for the master to come home.
I've got those things taken care of. I just have to see if he's been anywhere with grinding my teeth. I can keep him awake long enough.
Welcome home, master. I returned from the city.
That's good, but... Jirokasha, wake up! Jirokasha! Oh, there's an Oni! 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 No, there's an Oni! Jirokasha, do something! Jirokasha, do something!
I'll do something, master.
No!
Why are you attacking me?
I'm doing what my master told me to do.
I'm an Oni! This is me, Jirokasha!
Jirokasha was standing into an Oni! No, step back! Give me that! This tea has cleansing powers. And also this stuff is so vile it'll drive anything away. Be gone! Be gone, Oni! I cast you out in the name of Amaterasu! Down!
Ridiculous.
Jirokasha,
Yes, Tarokasha.
did you put an Oni mask on my face while I was asleep?
I did.
Do you think this is funny?
I do.
Do you really think this is funny?
I do.
I know, it's hilarious!
Yes, we know.
I know, it's funny.
So you think you know what the anger of an Oni looks like? I can show you the anger of an Oni!
Jirokasha?
Tarokasha.
I'll get you too! I'll get you, Jericho! I'll get you, Tarokasha!
We're sorry!
Not done, you'll get you.
So, this mask was made by a good friend of ours. And as you can see, it actually has very, very tiny eye holes, which is very appropriate for traditional No and Kyōgen masks, because this art form is actually a sibling art form to No, which you may have heard more about. No is more serious, and this is probably actually more like a No mask. It would probably be a little bit more foolish if it was being used in Kyōgen. And in Kyōgen, it's usually only used in situations where the character is itself a demon, or an animal, or someone very old, or a god. Typically, Kyōgen does not use masks as much as No does. But when they do have them, as I said, they are very, very human, including if it's the king of hell himself. Very, very human, gets tricked, gets fooled. So, the next play we have is a somewhat peculiar play. And I totally forgot its Japanese name. Jishaku. Which is often called the human magnet.
Oh, I am such a weary traveler. I had to leave my home, the town that I grew up in. There was a fight, there was a terrible misunderstanding. Now I have to travel to the capital. I hope I can find some work there. I hope I can start over. Maybe I'll meet someone who can maybe offer me a job.
Hello, good sir. I couldn't help but overhear. You're
Oh.
heading to the capital?
Yes, I'm a weary traveler. There was so much that I had to leave behind. I hope to find some work and start over, start new.
Sounds rough. I assume no family is waiting for you back home.
Oh, I don't want to talk about it. It was so bad.
Ah, yes. Well, I think I might be able to help you, good sir. You see, I am a merchant, and I have friends in high places in the capital. And I just happen to be heading that way anyway.
Would you be willing to help me?
Yes. I think I can find a position for you in the capital. Something that pays well.
You could find me a job?
Yes, a great job. Maybe as a fisherman or an assistant to the daimyo himself.
This is great. Yes, all the bad things, to leave those behind, but now it looks like I might be able to start over. Let's travel to the capital.
Yes,
We have to
good
go,
sir. Let's
Past the
get...
fields and the mountains, but, oh, it's getting late.
Yes.
The sun is setting.
Oh, if only there was a place for us to spend the night. Oh, how about that tea shop over there? I'm sure we can rest our weary legs and maybe spend the night.
Oh, good. Here it is.
Oh, weary travelers, welcome to my tea shop. I am so pleased to see that I could, this humble building could ease your travel, get you off that weary, dusty road, especially as night is fallen. And I do not mean to scare you, but there could be some unsavory characters on the road.
Oh
Night.
my. Oh, then it's by the grace of Kami-sama himself that we were able to make it here before something could befall us. Could we trouble you to spend the night here?
You may in fact spend the night. This place can be like your home. In the morning, I shall serve breakfast, and I will definitely see you on your way.
Yes, thank you very much, good sir. Thank you so much.
I'll have to lay down for much needed rest.
Yes, a much needed rest.
Is he out?
Yes, I think he is.
Oh, good. Oh, it took you long enough.
Well, he walks. What can I say?
I've been without help for a while.
Yes, but he seems like he'll be some good help, and
No one's gonna look for him?
no family. He doesn't want to talk about them.
Oh, good. In the morning, I will tell him as his payment for the generosity that this tea shop has given him to sleep here the night. He's working for me for the next year.
Yes, And speaking of payment, there's a little matter we ought to discuss.
Your finder's fee.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I do not do that kind of business here in the shop. I have a reputation to keep. I'm one of the most pristine businessmen in town.
Yes, one of the most legitimate
Yes.
businessmen, too.
How about this? You go to the back fence just before dawn. Let me know you're there. I'll toss you the money, and we can pretend that we've never talked.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a very good plan.
See you at dawn.
Yes, I bid you good night.
I hear that. I am being sold into slavery? I get out of my hometown and I come out here and I think I gotta think of something. Wait, what if I were to go to the back fence at dawn? Him, I could get the money. I get moving. Hold on. Yes, okay. Tea shop owner, I'm here for my payment. Thank you. I better get out of here fast.
That was a good rest, and I'll get a good payday. And where'd he go? Where did that country bumpkin go? Oh no. Oh no. Oh jeez. I know. I can get the money now and be gone before he even realizes the country bumpkin ran away. Brilliant. I'm here for the payment.
What are you talking about? I just paid you. You're trying to rip me off? I am a respectable businessman in this town. You're trying to rip me off.
Oh no. The bumpkin is missing and the money is missing too.
What are you talking about money missing? What do you mean the bumpkin? What?
The bumpkin ran off with my paycheck!
What? Wait! You're telling me that country bumpkin ran off with my money?
You mean my money? He ran off with your product.
Well, we have to do something about this. We can't let word get out.
You have a sword. Lend me your sword. I will track that bumpkin down and I will bring back your product and my money.
Good. We have to stop this before anyone finds out. I'm a legitimate businessman.
Yes.
Things are looking up. I got some money. The road is open ahead of me. I'm on my way to the capital. Brighter future ahead, I think. That was a close scrape.
Get back here!
I see that sword and
Give me my money and get your butt back to his tea shop.
but I
The
see
tea shop isn't going to grind itself, you know. That was the last one.
I see that sword and I can eat it.
What?
Yes, I can eat it. I am a human magnet
What?
from Magnet Mountain.
Where did you find this guy?
That is absolutely absurd. That's not how...
All of the villagers, they're able to eat metal where I come from. Yes.
That's not how magnets work.
Wait! That's my family's sword. You can't let him eat it. Put it away. Put it away.
No, don't put it away. I could die.
I don't know what's going on, but I can't trust it. Put it away.
No, don't shoot it. Don't die.
I just wanted my money. I didn't want to murder the man.
Oh no. I shouldn't have done any of this. I should have just given him the sword.
He'll turn into a yokai, and he'll haunt us forever. We need to make an offering.
Give him the sword.
Yes.
Maybe he'll come back.
Yes.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Don't die on us, good sir.
Please.
Please don't
Please come back.
Mercy, sudden and inevitable betrayal.
And you, sell me into slavery, I'll show both of you.
one of our favorites that we've done for a while. Most of the plays that you have seen have been intentionally small casts. Well, this one really should have a cast much bigger than what we have here. So you'll see what's happening. Just pretend there are many, many of them. This is one of the few times that you could see an entire stage, a Kyōgen stage, filled with a dozen or so of these kinds of characters. The next play specifically is considered a Yamabushi play. In Japan, the Yamabushi were renowned mountain warrior priests. They were considered fearsome and terrifying. This is real history. This is how they were felt by the public. You only went to them if you absolutely needed their help because you feared upsetting them and getting their wrath. They were expert warriors. They also knew many mystic arts. So you did not want to catch their ire. You did not want to run afoul. You did not want to have their wrath upon you. Suffice to say, this is Kyōgen, so the scary becomes the foolish. So with this, we present for you Kusabira, or mushrooms.
I am but a simple farmer. These are my lands. But my situation is dire. I cannot plow, I cannot sow, I cannot work at all, for this horrible, fiendish, indestructible mushroom has grown up and taken up the space in my fields where proper crops would grow. And I've tried everything in my power, everything I can think of to remove it. Nothing works. I have been reduced in my desperation to seek out the local Yamabushi who lives at the top of the mountain. For there's no way else to deal with this horrible fiendish thing. I must travel far. I must travel up the treacherous mountain paths. I must travel over the cold mountain streams. I must travel through the lofty forests and into a mountain clearing where the Yamabushi's home can be found. There he is. He's such a terrifying figure. I dare not disturb him, but I must. I will starve. Yamabushi!
No! Who is thinking up on a Yamabushi like this?
It is I, the farmer from the foot of the mountain.
Oh, pardon me, I was meditating. I meditate very loudly. Yes, I'm a Yamabushi. I am a great and renowned Yamabushi. You say you are a farmer?
I am.
Farmer from the village, down past the mountain.
At the foot of the mountain,
Foot of the
yes.
mountain. I have definitely helped out your village in the past.
So you must have, because it's still there.
So you have come for me. This must be a great need indeed.
It
must have
is.
something great and powerful that you need me to defeat.
Yes, a mushroom.
You would call upon a Yamabushi of my renown for a mushroom?
For this mushroom. Yes, for this is no ordinary mushroom.
Oh, this must be a most impressive and unusual mushroom if you need Yamabushi's help. I am intrigued, and I will solve your problem. I will figure out what is this mystery of this mushroom, for I am a Yamabushi.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let this be off. You shall lead the way because it is to your village.
Of course. We must travel out of your clearing and through the mountain forests and over the mountain cold streams.
And it's such a lovely mountain.
Yes, and down the winding, treacherous mountain paths.
Farm's pretty far away.
We can't farm in the mountains, and we come, after a long while, finally, to my farmlands.
No! Is this the mushroom you spoke of?
This is the mushroom.
I have never seen such a mushroom of this size and this shade. What have you done? Have you...
I've tried everything I could think of. I tried cutting it out, I tried digging it out, I tried burning it out, I tried singing it out, I tried everything I could think of.
And it would not leave. It's
It's
still
not
here.
here. It's not even a mark on it. It's marred not at all.
So you cannot chop it, you cannot burn it, you cannot rip it, you cannot do anything to it. This is the most unusual mushroom. I now understand why you would call forth the powers of Yamabushi. For this requires not just the normal, mundane physical arts. This requires spiritual arts that only Yamabushi as myself must know, of course. For you see, I am not a great Yamabushi, am I not?
You're not?
Oh, I am a great Yamabushi. I am.
Good, good.
I wear the regalia of Yamabushi, do I not?
You do.
And I have... Pretend these are actual prayer beads. I have prayer beads, do I not?
I will do that. Yes, yes, you do.
Then I am a Yamabushi. And you can have faith I will solve this crisis of yours. For I will call forth the powers of the mountain in the left hand of the god of fire. And with their powers combined, we shall cast out this foul mushroom that has invaded your soil. And with this, the mushroom will surely be gone. Boron! Boron! Boron!
Or
Your problem, simple farmer, has now been solved.
Oh, thank the mushroom.
Why are you thanking the mushroom?
There are 2 mushrooms.
There are not 2 mushrooms. There are 2 mushrooms! All right. This problem is apparently more difficult than I originally thought. You come over here.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to have to call forth even greater powers. And you will have to pray as well. We will pray to all of the 7 lucky gods. We will pray to the fields and the oceans. Are you praying, man?
I'm praying.
Praying that we
Whatever it takes.
can bring forth whatever needs from up on heavens, from down the earth below, and from everywhere around us, that we can be gone from these horrible, foul mushrooms. And they will be cast out, and they will be destroyed, and we will be rid of this tyranny. For say I, the Yamabushi, pleading with all the gods we know. Boron! Boron! Boron!
or
Your problem is once again solved.
Yeah. Well, in any case, I've...
What? What?
Hey, son!
What? They are multiplying.
Yes!
All right. All right. Come over here. I didn't want to do this. And I should never have to be forced to do this. No mortal should ever be forced to see this. But it has come to this. I will have to evoke not only the most powerful spell I know, it is the most powerful spell any Yamabushi will ever enchant. But with this, I know for a fact, I will rid your field of all of these mushrooms.
Thank you. Oh, this see something no farmer has ever seen.
I call forth my ancestors. I call forth his ancestors. I call forth your ancestors. I call forth all the kami who ever have been, who ever are, and ever will be. I call forth you all to give me the power that I need at this precise moment to cast the most amazing, the most stupendous, and the most impressive spell known to a mortal, so that I may do the sign of the eggplant. I am now doing the sign of the eggplant, the most powerful spell Yamabushi would ever know. Don't ask anyone else. And with this, I have now achieved the power. Pour on, please, pour on. Moving. The mushrooms are moving. At least there's not more of them. What are we doing now? Well, you did not tell me that these were mobile giant demonic mushrooms. They weren't. Well, I have one final trick that has worked for me many times in the past.
What is it?
Run. Run! Keep running. They're gaining. Keep running. They're gaining. For coming to see us. That was Mad Words, the Art of Kyōgen, and that was just 5 short Kyōgen plays. There are actually several hundred known to history, many of which are still being performed today by some schools that have actually been doing this with unbroken lineage since the 15th century. It is an impressively long art that is sadly not known as well in the United States, but as you can see, most of this humor is universal. It's funny wherever you are. Our cultures really just aren't that different when it comes to humor. We all like to laugh. So we, the Confused Greenies and Players Patchwork Theater Company, like the fact that we could also educate you as well as make you laugh with our semi-improvisational Japanese-inspired farce. We do stuff like this all the time. We also do other kinds of improv comedy, and we also teach improv as we did earlier today. So we hope that you were interested and inspired, and if you'd like, look for us on social media. We just finally jumped on Instagram. We also
Instagram, Players Patchwork.
We're also on Facebook and Twitter, and you can see us at a few other conventions coming up. We're going to be at Cleveland Concoction in just about a month. We're hoping to go to the College of Wooster's Anime Con, which is WooCon, and then we're going to be at MarCon in May. We'll be doing also Kyōgen at a few medieval events coming up, so you can see that too. Look for us online to get more information, or come talk to us. But as for our players tonight,
I am Selena.
I'm Chuck.
I'm Megan.
and I am Jess.
We are the Players Patchwork Theater Company. The Confused Greenies to our friends. And that's all of you.
We thank you all for coming to see the show, and especially if any of you are under 18 and sneaking in.
We'll never tell.
Not supposed to be 18 plus panel, but it's during that schedule. But thank you for making sure we had an audience, because we were a little worried about that.
I'm glad to see our plays are like the Yamabushi's magic, and they multiplied like the
They did. We also do want to thank Zipcon for having us back again this year. We have enjoyed coming out to this con, especially because you guys often do like a little bit of something cultural. So we've managed to have some success doing that. And we want to thank our roadies in the audience as well, Meg and Heather.
Thanks for our awesome audience. Without you, we're nothing.
There's still lots of the con left. I'm not entirely sure all the schedule, but I do know that there's supposed to be a Japanese folk song.
That's me.
Oh,
Yay!
also like classical Japanese theater. So when is that?
8 p.m., 3:10.
8 p.m.
Awesome.
But we're gonna sing some songs.
Woo!
Yay!
So we are going to start cleaning up. Next panel I think comes in here at 7:30, so we got a little bit of time. Also, I want to get another group picture. If anybody has any questions for us, feel free to ask. We'll be here for a few minutes, but if you want to go on, please have fun the rest of your time.
And if you have any questions, if you just want to say, hey, we were here and we're awesome, that would be great because we're all awesome too. Thank you very much.